Now, last week I did the last of the Scotch tapes. These tapes right here, these Scotch. I said usually in the 80s they came in, you can buy them singly, but a lot of times they came in like 3 packs in a bag and they'd have all 3 in there. And so I know they're from the same time period. And well, they were all good. So this is the last one, the last flip side. We're going to start with that one, and then I have this, which is a total generic. I don't even, there's no even name on it that I can read. I don't know, it kind of has something, I don't know, and I had to write in 1 and 2 on it for the sides of the page. Yeah, I don't know, I know it's old, I don't know how good its recording is, but we got those two. And now we're going to go to my segment called, wait for it. I didn't know. Okay, there were 3 bands I didn't know. The one was that, remember in the beginning there was a song and it lasted for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And it was like the guitar and then Teenage Wasteland that. It was The Who, and it's Bubba Gump. I know it's a pretty famous song by The Who. Now, I was a Pinball Wizard guy. That was my favorite one by The Who, but that one. And there was that Bebopalula, the one that I said it's an Elvis song, but I don't think this is Elvis. Well, Elvis did remake it, but that was the original. It's Gene Vince and the Blue Caps. That's actually the original Bebopalula. Anyway, the voice, the way he does it, the bebop-a-loo, kind of has that Elvis sound, like why Elvis redid it. But there you go, there's Bebop-a-loo, Gene Vincent, and the Caps. And lastly was Lords of the New Church. And it was that song, Open Your Eyes. And Lords of the New Church, they were a gothic band, kind of like Bauhaus and Nina Hagen, just a darker Bauhaus band. Yeah, Lords of the New Church, the song I remember, Open Your Eyes, wasn't really that dark, but just because you're a dark band, not all your songs are real dark. But anyway, there we go. That was, wait for it. I didn't know. Okay, so we got that done. Now I need to find the background filler video. And there we go. Okay. Now, get that out of the way. I'll slide this in a little further here. And, okay, we're going to start the last side of the last Scotch tapes. The 3 tapes that I had, and see what's on it. I see no reason to change my Beatles. Okay. Well, I forgot. I turned this up. One tip for when you play a TV screen or a monitor in the background during a live or something, turn the brightness all the way off, as far down as it goes. Otherwise, it'll bleach it out on the screen. I learned that before my stroke years ago when I did my fishing lives. That yeah, I found that out. I was like, you can't see it. It's washed out. What can I do? And I thought about messing with the phone brightness and that, and then I went, oh wait, I can just turn the monitor all the way down. So, a hint for people doing a live or a podcast and you have a video screen in the background, turn the brightness as far down as it'll go, and it'll look a lot better on screen. So there you go. A tech tip. Brought to you by the guy that found it out after years of doing it live and showing. I showed women, fishermen, and a lot of them. Wow, the monkeys. This is another song that was Stepping Stone. This song redone by a million bands, but the original Stepping Stone was the monkeys. No matter who does it, it's a great song. And I think somewhere on one of these tapes, I do have a remake by a band. It's a little funkier, a little faster, but for now we have the original. You can see why a punk band did it, because it's got its mosh pit fastness. Oh, I just realized today's what St. Patty's Day. So there might not be as many people scanning for lives in that, since they're probably out partying. There's a lot of St. Patty Day parties going on. Corn cards, he usually comes in. He might be with friends, having a St. Patty's party. Such a great song. Mickey Dolan singing, by the way. Let's see if we go into 50s, St. Pat's 80s. Nope. Oh yeah, this is a mod band. This is I think this is a Secret Affair. Mod band, and mod's based off 60s. Yes, Secret Affair was. No, I'm pretty sure it's Secret Affair. Could be Martin Parker, but I think it's Secret Affair. Makes sense. I have a lot of the album on another tape. So. I had to make it mobile. And as I remember, these weren't my albums. I borrowed them from somebody. So I could put them on tape. So I helped with the music. It's so much easier now that you guys have the internet. Click a button, you can share your music. We had to go old school back then and put it on tape. Or later on CDs. Or even later on thumb drives. Might have been 83. Where I showed you that picture of me with my mod friends that was in the yearbook. Matter of fact, I still got it here. Look. There it is. I'm actually in that picture somewhere. I'm in the background. I'm behind the guy with at the very end. Over there. I'm right up there. I didn't wear my parka that day, so I hid in the back. But that was my crew. That was my bot crew. I think I actually borrowed this album from one of those guys in that picture. Actually, 100% sure I did. 100% sure I did. That's kind of funny knowing that, yeah. I didn't realize that, but yeah, I have a picture of the guy I borrowed this album from. I don't know how many albums this band had. They're pretty underground. Mod was big, but the jam and the English beat kind of had the market. This was another kind of secret affair. And their album was a keyhole with light coming through it. That's what I remember. Like a skeleton keyhole, not like a regular, yeah. It's a hole in the... CBB, that was a... Oh, yeah. We've gone 80s. Well, the other one was 80s, but we've gone new wave 80s. Let Me Go. Dance It. Let Me Go is God. Why can't I think of the band? I want to say Tears for Fears, but it's not Tears for Fears. God, I can see the album. I know Let Me Go. It's not Tears for Fears. Who the hell is this? Eurythmics? No. Heaven 17. Might be Heaven 17. Really good, really hit underground club. Yeah, I'm going with Heaven 17. Let Me Go. Sorry. I hate when people sing on. Back to the Monkees. Everyone we meet. And our theme song.
We're too busy singing to put anybody down. We go where we want to, do what we like to do.
See how the secret of the mod came from this.
There's always something new. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around. But we're too busy singing to put anybody down.
40-year-old tapes did not the magic.
Come and watch, sing and play.
Ooh, somebody gave me a like, yay. Hey, Cord. I thought you might be with some of your friends. It's St. Patty's Day.
Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around. But we're too busy singing to put anybody down.
This is one of my, this was my first hit band. Friends, what was it? Acquaintance? Fellow bar people?
People say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly. Come and watch, sing and play. We're the young generation. We've got
Same as me. Like you.
I know.
Oh, nice. Antique Griselda.
She says she knows my kind, she might maybe so. Oh yeah, she's raised you right, you're Auntie Griselda. You only know the things she wants you to know.
Another 80s tape that I put my 80s albums
I know
on.
she's having a fit. She doesn't like me up in no bird.
Like I said back then, it's all about being able to go mobile. Nowadays, everybody has the mobile in their pocket. They live on the mobile now. Back then, we were amazed we could carry around music.
You look just like her, you do. I know by looking at you that you've been listening to your Auntie
Yeah. From day one, I used mine to go live, and I'm a stroke victim and still going live on it. Mine actually sits right here. Right where that is, my phone sits right here. With plugged in. And I hardly ever moves. Except for now when it's put on a tripod to go live. Yeah, there's Tears for Fears. Although it wasn't their song, it was Ever 17. This show. I think I might have one or two more then. I think my tapes moved into the mid-90s, like 84, 85. And they get clubbier because I went from only knowing skateboarding to knowing women. So I got into the, ooh, chicks like music. I like music to skate to, but chicks like to hang and listen to music. Back to 80s. Chris Jones. Adamant. This is Devo. Most people know from Whip It. Soft Cell. Go get on knowing all the songs this time. What can I do? I said their most famous song is Tainted Love. If you had to throw out a song by Soft Cell, Tainted Love would be the one. Even most diehard 80 people wouldn't know this song. I love that. He has such a great voice. They had like 4 or 5 albums. They were kind of on the edge of gothic. A lot of the darks liked them. Kind of like The Cure. A lot of the darks liked The Cure anyway. Even Robert Smith said The Cure was never gothic. But what can people be? People like you, they say what you are. Can't argue. It's their opinion. There's a lady that did a lot. Madonna. She had 100 club hits. #1 club hit. That's a lot. If you have 100 club hits, you know people are going to be dancing to you. I thought this song's on there. Get your boys. Trying to find the right volume for this. Sometimes if I play it too loud, I notice when I listen live, it gets a little too loud on the playback. I think 9 or 10 is about the right level. That it sounds good on playback. After my stroke, it's hard for me to read, but thanks for coming. It takes me a bit, but I get it. I have to look through the double. But there's some 80s on here. Oh, back to the monkeys.
Look out, here comes tomorrow, that's when I'll have to choose how I
Such obvious writing, huh?
borrow someone else's shoes.
There wasn't deep thought in some of that 60s lyrics.
Strawberry pie, sunrise, long hair.
Of course, this was a band made for TV. made up band, kind of like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. Well, Monkees were pretty much a boy band, but in the 60s. What is it now? K-pop, new boy stuff. I know Corn doesn't follow that. I don't really either, but I feel like I do once in a while, you know. Put out the word K-pop. Oh, I came up with a vibe. I came up with a vibe for the night. Nowadays, the millennials and they like to, like Killian that does a radio show, his vibe is like, it has a jazz lounge vibe. Well, I came up with background music and a cool party vibe. That's where I used to play these tapes. In college, I used to have parties at my house. In the backyard, I even wired up speakers out there, and I would put on my cool 80s for the music in the background. We all, you know, the music, you just sit there and you don't dance to it, but you nod to it. And then you talk to your friends and go, dude, that's a good song. You're like, that's a great song. So yeah, background music, and a cool party vibe. So if your friends ask Corn, you can tell them what the vibe is. It's skipping all over the place. Damn records. I feel so millennial now. My night has a vibe. I put it on the post that I sent out now at the end. It says, background music and a cool party vibe. Just to be hip. In case anybody ever writes a review on me and needs to know the vibe. But it is funny because that's literally what I did with these. Put them in my car and put them in the background of my parties. Thursday nights I used to have them after the farmer's market. Some nights we'd get like 100 people there. A lot of times a little mellower, you know, we'd have like 30, 40 people, but I want to be a party host, so. Yeah, so wired it all up outside. You're in college, everybody wants to throw a cool party. That's an instrument I think I could play if I was in a band. The tambourine. Of course, I'm totally offbeat with it on this, but there we go. I'm getting to the beat. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I said. I just realized it too. Wait, 17th of March means something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 4 years now. I wasn't a big St. Patty's guy anyway. I did go to a McCarthy's, which was an Irish pub in Stowe. That was my hanging for a while. And And they did it. They had the green beer.
When you go to a party and you can't tell the boys
Nowadays,
from the girls.
that's so true nowadays. That was a 60s song. You go to a party and you can't tell the difference between the boys and the girls. Because of long hair back then. Now it's because of surgery. Well, that's another one I could play too. The sand thing. Yeah, ours are called Makatis. I think this is. But not for me. Yeah, in high school I was a huge Monkees fan. Oh, this record's skipping all over the place. Wow. This is one of their biggest hits. I think this was a Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond wrote this song. Maybe not. He wrote a little bit Me, a little bit You. It was just a big hit. He wrote a couple Monkey songs. Neil Diamond did. Of course, nowadays you can just Google it. Might see a Shrek, yeah. It's gonna be a Shrek song. Him and Donkey. Wow, that's funny. My dad had such a good Yamaha turntable. Surprised the records were skipping. Of course, it might have been me. I might have bumped it while I was recording it. I was a high schooler. I might have been dancing to it and shook the table. Hey, you're right. That's good. Corey does have a very Shrek feel. Wonder if it's actually in that soundtrack. Yeah, that might be Neil Diamond that wrote that. You get the static from the record. That brings you way back. A ballad. Yeah, so that was the weirdest thing when I moved here in '84. Michael Nesmith lived here, and I got to meet his son. I was like, wow, my favorite band, and I get to meet his son. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, this is mashed potato music. All 60s music. squish the spuds to it.
It could be done so easily. She's all there could be.
Oh, see, that's the thing about tapes. You can never get them to end at the end of the song. Right as I picked this one up, because I really am interested on what the hell's on this one. It's a totally generic tape. And I think it's an early 80s. But I guess there is only one way to find out, and that is pop it in and hit play. Let's see, play is hard to get in. I don't know why I have such a hard time. Usually the tapes go in down this way. This one it goes in upside down, and sometimes I just really suck at it. And I don't want to. I don't want to break it. I've already broke 3 tapes. Alright, let's see where we go with this one. Sounds like Secret Affair. Yep, another Bible. Yep, early 80s. I said this is probably 82, 83. Another mashed potato song. It's really funny that I have the album split over like 3 different tapes. I don't know why I didn't put it all on one tape, but I was in high school, you know? There's the horn. Well, now I know what's on this tape. Yeah, now you're picking up on the song. On the genre. See lots of girls around in little mini skirts. Kind of doing the twist and the mashed potatoes, kind of the twist. You just don't swivel as much. The legs do the twisting. It's kind of like the beatniks. I sat around and did the applause with their fingers kind of thing. You just kind of stand around, did the mashed potato. That kind of let the band know that you loved it and you were in on it. It wasn't a very movement dance. It was kind of a style dance. Yeah, exactly. How old was I when I think I was 14 when I was recording this. I entered high school at 14. 13? No, 13. I entered high school at 13 and turned 14 at the end. of the first year. May 31st. So yeah, it was at the end of the school year. I was 14. I think, or 13. I don't know. Young. I didn't really know I had the whole Secret Affair album. I only thought I had that the first side or something. Well, I guess I snuck the whole thing in on multiple tapes. Like I said, it was free music. Back then, free music was a big deal. So I borrowed the albums from somebody. He actually let me borrow his albums and take them home. That was big in the 80s. Well, let's really pinpoints for me when I was doing this, since it was like 40 years ago. Oh, the other day I actually made somebody a moderator. Pat myself on my back. I remembered how to do it. And now there's two kinds of moderators, I guess. I don't know if there was back then or not, but it gave me two choices, and I just picked the one that turned it blue. I don't know, maybe the other one's a different color. I don't know. But somebody asked me if I could make them moderator, and I said, I think I know how. Which I did before stroke. I had to remember when I first came in live, like, I thought everybody was blue, because everybody that came in when I first redid it was somebody that remembered me from so many years ago. And then somebody showed up not blue, and I was like, what? And then it hit a brain cell and went, oh yeah, that's right. A moderator, okay. Hey, there's a tape. I need that upgrade. Let me see if I knew it. Let me see. Let's see. No, right now it. No, I don't want to. All it has is remove as moderator. So I'll look up maybe. I could remove you and then redo you and see if I could change you, but next time. Seems like a lot of work for my brain. Ooh, I remember this song. I knew the band. And now I remember the song. Should be 37%. This was one of their hit songs, as I remember. As far as the super fans went. A lot of horns in mod music. I wonder what else is on the stage. That's such a cool photo, band photo. Iggy. Bring back memories of me. This in the background while I'm doing my homework. Yeah, that's the music I play in the background while I'm doing my homework. Listening to my music. I have a Sugar Cube song somewhere, but I think it's on a CD, not a tape. Hello. I love Grace Jones. I said this night's gonna totally change when I get to my later 80s tapes. It's gonna be all of this fun dance club music. This is a lot of just rare, different music. A lot of people didn't hear in the 80s. The club stuff, it's a lot of remixes that people have never heard. Early 80s, I was into cool music that nobody really knew. And later 80s, I was into cool remixes that nobody knew. They knew the song, but they'd never heard that version of the song, and that was the cool thing, to have the 12-inch remix. I don't know if it's still a big thing. Probably isn't. People that are into music is having the rare versions of the remixes, or having a live version a lot of times was cool. A bootleg live. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Because remember, a lot of it broke. And it broke after I put it on here, so it's now digitally recorded. I'm going to try and fix it so I can play the flip side. But it's kind of good. It gave its last hurrah to the internet. Yeah, that's a good thing about it. I know. Thanks for that. I'm checking mine now. I'm at 31. Are we done? I don't know. I can't. Has it been has it been a half hour? I don't think. Has it? I don't think it's been a half hour for that side. I guess I didn't. I just taped. Guess I didn't want to not have the end of a song. What's going on here? Let's check her. See if we're at the end or not. No, we're not at the end. We're right in the middle. So, great. Let's let it keep going and see if something else shows up on here. I mean, like we were just talking about there. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, no, there's some. Alright, cool. I finished the album and then I guess I went back to taping off the radio. Because this is not Secret Affair. This is The Clash. No wait, this is a jam. Sorry, Paul Weller's voice confused me. No, this is a jam. I continue with mod music though. Oh, this might be off. I had Snap, which is a double best of album with a jam. So maybe this is me putting the album on tape. Another great band though. One of the most well-known jam bands. The Jam. I mean mod bands. The Jam. I'm at 20% now, Cord. At 15, I plug in the battery. It's almost your bedtime, isn't it, Corn? I usually leave a left and on him. This tape doesn't record. Well, it's 40 years old, what do you expect? But it's a little wanky. You're at 8%. Timing it perfect, boy. I guess we can't complain about the tape. As Korn researched, it's 30 years past its expiration date. He said by what he Googled, they're supposed to last 10 years. And his tape's 40, so. Oh, 3 o'clock. Yeah, but like I said, hey, at least I'm archiving it while I'm doing my show. Like I said, if I would have died 4 years ago, these probably would just ended up in the trash. Who's gonna find old tapes like this when they're not production and just some of these old mixtapes? There's no use for them. Their production, they might try to sell them on eBay, but a bunch of old tapes like this, but now you can keep them. Just gonna throw them in a dumpster. So at least I'm archiving them. I mean, nowadays though, it's really cool is that you can Google 3 o'clock. Sorry. Yeah, but now you can Google it and you can find this song on the internet for the most part. Because a lot of these I remembered before I went over the tape and I was sitting watching TV. I went, what was it? I wonder if I can find that. And sure enough, here's a song that I haven't thought of in over 40 years. And I get to watch the music video. Creepers! Oh, this is ska. It's madness. The cousin of mod, ska music. And one of the biggest bands of mod music was Madness. And their most popular song was Our House. If you Google Our House, you'll find it. Or, what was the other big song? Madness. Their other big hit was just called Madness. But Our House was their big. It showed up all over the place back in the 80s on TV shows and yes. I think this is off their album called Baggy Trousers. And now my own, and I'm sure that's where I put it on. That's how I got this tape. Oh, well, I got the records out. I might as well put some other stuff on there. What the hell? This is why I like the xylophone. I never learned to play it, but that girl was always naked in all their pictures. Bow wow wow. And she was 15. Yeah, I had one too. I never learned how to play it, but I had it. It might still be. No, I got rid of it. Yeah, I think that and kazoos. Kazoos are a lot of kids' versions of it. Or a harmonica, maybe. But the kazoo, everybody learned to play the kazoo. Oh, I went back to the kazoo. It's a fun instrument. Everybody can play it. If you got lungs and you can vibrate, you can play kazoo. Back to Secret Affair, I'm pretty sure. I guess I was trying to put variety on this tape. Uh-oh. You must be close to popcorn. Yeah. Mine just told me to charge. Why is this not plugging in? There we go. Yeah, I said it's your time, baby. 9 o'clock. I know, you're welcome, Gordon. As long as I'm still, there's madness. As long as I'm still living, I'm gonna try and once a week play some tapes. The Discovery. London Calling, The Clash. Glad I made this neat slideshow that plays in the background. Unless you listen to my podcast and you can't see it, but this is a live before it's a podcast. So if you check out the live, you'll be able to see all the little cool 80s slideshow that I have going on in the background. And you'll be able to see the actual tape player that the tapes are playing in. I try to have entertainment behind me, besides the music. Visuals, as you will. I don't know, I'm thinking flipside's gonna be more of this. More music I converted from album to tape. Maybe not. We'll find out though. The jam! Mods! A lot of my friends had those Vespas. There's what we're playing right there. Tapes, baby. I'm really glad this was another night where I knew all the bands. I like to be informative at least while I do this. The horn solo. I totally forgot tonight was St. Patty's Day. Which, obviously, I thought it'd be a slow night because it's St. Patty's Day. At least I got to play it. Still eking out my 40-year-old tapes. We're at 107. So I like to keep these to around hour and a half, somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. That's sort of my target time for my live podcasts. Nagel. Oh, it's a picture where the lead singer of the Bible House not naked. Thanks, Andrew. Really glad I actually have the whole Secret Affair album. Mixed in with some Jam and some Monkeys. I really am sad that we're coming to the end of the early 80s stuff. But excited we're going to have that newer dancey kind of idea to it. Going. And I said I am glad that this is my second chance on life, and at least I think I found something creative and know where to do with it. Replaying these tapes. Ooh. Flipside, it's Flipside. Let's see what we have on the flip side. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, it's off the radio. This is
the English beat as a prelude to Snakeskin on KRO2 FM, Rock of the Holy.
It's K-Rock. That was Yet to Fish. Holy
sh.
Wow, I remember that after 40 years.
Watch out for the CHP. Drive carefully, okay?
Good night to say that, guys. It's St. Patty's Day. Drive safe. See, this is what the other tapes are going to be more like. This is a 12-inch remix. English beat. See, this is the stuff I really liked finding was the club remixes. They played them on K-Rock. Usually they just play the radio edit, but that was the cool thing about K-Rock. That's what got me into it. That's what made me become a DJ. The club remixes. I confess. See, this is a ballad. It's a really slow ballad on the album. They turned this one into a dance mix. I totally forgot about this remix. I think this is Ray Rodriguez. That remix it. Jelly Bean. Yeah. This one got me hooked on Jelly Bean as a remixer. Love dancing to the song. Before my stroke, when I could still dance. Well, that's another video I can play in the background. I have a tape of us at a party at my house. It's a dance party, and we filmed it. I gotta hear that. I gotta put that in the background. Me with a flock of seagulls haircut. It's original songs. About 3 minutes. This remix, as most remixes, about 6-7 minutes. That was a good club remix. 5 to 7 minutes. Some tried to stretch it to like 8 or 9, but me as a DJ, by that time, the same song for that long, you started to lose the crowd off the floor. You'd have to quickly mix in another song. I totally forgot about this remix. Truth is, when I DJ'd for 5 years, I didn't have this mix. Wish I knew I had it on tape. I could have converted it, put it on a CD, and played it at the club. So we didn't have. We had CD players, but not tape players. Oh, that little bit, that was Duran Duran. What's that? That little interlude there was. God, that was. I'll think of it. It was 10 seconds of a song, but it's not Pet Shop Boys, it was. I'm blanking on that 10-second interlude. Obviously, this is one of their hits for sure. I'm having a total brain fart. Now, when was this song? It was 83? Is this 82, 83? God, I'm so confused about that 10-second interlude. My mind is stuck on what song was that? Yeah, you get your mind stuck on something, you just I only heard 10 seconds of it. Not think about it and it'll come. I'm actually glad this whole side of this tape is pretty cool. Off the radio mix. I dance to all the time. Well, I'm up to 27%. 15 minutes on this tape, probably.
Right.
English beat again. for later, English Beat. Off Special Beat Service. Another mod group, English Beat. This is when I started watching, we got MTV on our, we had on TV cable back then in like 81. And I started watching MTV had a like Soul Train kind of dance show. And I started watching it and learning how to dance. Yeah, this album's the one I first wanted to learn. I started learning how to dance. I was a skater and all the skaters were dancers, so yeah, that's why this one has the dance songs on it. The early dance songs. The other first songs I learned was the pogo. You just jumped up and down. It's like a pogo stick. They did a lot on the MTV dance show. I remember me and my sister did it one time to Blondie. My mom came in the room and went, "What the hell are you kids doing?" "We're doing the pogo, Mom." You know, young kids doing their weird dances. The pogo. Well, they had the mashed potato and the twist. So we had the pogo. That's actually the regular song. That's on the remix. I like how by the DJs I can tell this is from K-Rock. Freddie Snakeskin, Jen the Fish, and Dusty Street. Uh-oh. I don't know this band. I remember that when I recorded this 40 years ago, I didn't know the name of the band. But I loved the song. So maybe YouTube will do my homework for me. And tell me who plays the song. And for that matter, the name of it, because I don't even know the name of it. I just liked it. So I was waiting until I heard it and I hit record. I think this is the Euro band. Vespas. Wow, this is my first dance big CD, for sure. On the other side's not, it's my mod music, but yeah, this is my, in high school, this was my first Club Mix big CD. Every song's done as a dance song so far. I was doing it intentionally. I love this one. Like a video game. That totally takes me back to On TV and MTV. Everybody was telling me about the, like Dick Clark's Funky Rock and Roll and Soul Train. Well, I don't remember the name of the TV show. I think it was called like The Club or something, or Club MTV. That's how I learned to do the skank, music, and the pogo. I'm gonna say that sounds a little bit like Heaven 17, but I'm not going to commit that this is Heaven 17, but you know why I recorded it. Yeah, I'm like so happy. My first club mix. There's a lot more to come once we get into the mid to late 80s. Tapes. And then there's tons of it when I moved to the 90s CDs. So if you're a follower of this live or podcast, you got a bunch of clubby stuff coming. If this tickles your fancy, I got more of this coming. And this is pre-techno. This is kind of what led to techno. This is 80s electronica. It's got a lot of video sound effects, video game sound effects thrown in there. Musical youth. These are a bunch of like 12-year-old kids out of Jamaica. Paso Dutchie, remember? Oh, this is Don't Blame the Youth.
Don't take us for fools. You know that it's true. So don't blame the youth. The youth of today has got lots
Their other big song was Paso Dutchie on the left-hand side. So I wanted to get another song by them that wasn't the hit. Such a great song. Can't be reggae. This is where you just get out your pot. clubbing, you gotta have that slow song.
Leaders of today have got lots to say. It's our life, it's our future. Because we're living today. So don't blame the youth. You know that it's true. So don't blame the youth.
Great kids band. Such a good song.
Music.
This is Devo. This is off the album that had Whip It on it. There's Devo. It's so cool. I have this, God, it's like such a consequential tape in the history of me as a little kid in high school. Going from the punker ska skater to getting into the dancing side of it and the club stuff. Wow, it's a total transition tape. The other side has the before me, the mod punker ska skater. And the flip side transfers me to the clubber. I still skated, but suddenly I had something else. I could skate and club. Or at least dance. I went to a Catholic school, and our teacher, one of our fathers, wanted to talk to us kids about our generation and our music and how ill-equipped they were for society. And he picked Devo. And he goes, guys, do you know what Devo stands for? De-evolution. These guys want to go backwards. This is Tears for Fears, isn't it? I remember this from Donnie Darko. The end of the movie, Donnie Darko, they played this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tears for Fears. And this music, we called it was Neuro music, which stood for New Romantic. Tears for Fears, like Aha, some of Heaven 17. They call them New Romantic. Something on Yeah. New romantic music. And now the emo kind of went there, and the gothic, neuro, and emo and all. Yeah, dark music, emotional music, emo. I wonder if I have any. I gotta have more of these tapes that are this genre. Maybe I think one or two of the ones that broke, if I fix them, they're this era. They're transitional tapes. It's deep music, that line. The best dreams I ever had are the dreams that I'm dying in. Dark people! If you're a neuro, you're into dark stuff. It's like the Gothics. Sad world. So look at that, I popped this tape in. So that I could play tambourine. It's Duran Duran, right? Yeah. Another, guess what? Dance song. Sorry. Get a little emotional in this one. Takes me to a specific point of my life. Yep. Getting old, sons. Going back to the memories, yeah, I get you. Especially after my strokes. Yeah, a friend of mine. It's been a good life. It's been 2 good tapes. I'm pretty sure this was, what, 83? 83, 84? 82, 83, 84, somewhere in that range. Right before I moved from Southern California up here to Central California. I moved here in summer 84. And then hence the later 80s tapes. I started recording here. This is K-Rock, K-Space. And then when I moved north, it was KCPR, which is college, KCPR, which is high school, and in slow was Slide 96 FM. This is K-Rock, world famous KROQ. Pasano, California. It's probably gonna end soon.
Please tell me now.
Told you. I was Jet the Fish, I think. 143. Bingo, bango, and ending. All right, guys. Wow, that the B side. This is it. I loved it. All right, thank you guys. And if you like the last 30 minutes of that last side of that tape, now that I'm there, there's a lot more of that coming. There's a lot more of that dance. So check in next.